pleased that you were able to make this special appointment through the arrangement, of course, of our very own Consul General Victor Garcia III and Mr. Ronnie Madarang, and also Mr. Anthony Castelo, and many other people in the entourage of Senator Tito Sotto. First of all, we'd like to greet our Consul General a very pleasant good day, and we thank you so much for coming by.
Awee.
We are pleased to have you once again on Radio Manila.
Thank you. We are honored to have with us Senator Tito Sotto. As you all very well know, he won #1 in the senatorial race in the last elections, and he's here actually in Southern California on a very private visit, but we prevailed upon him to come to the studio this afternoon so that he could update the community on some of the developments in the Philippines, and he could also give them a vision of his plans when he sits in the Senate when it starts in July 27th. So without much further ado, may I turn over the mic to the Honorable Tito Sotto III, #1 Senator in the Philippines.
Welcome to our favorite Senator, Tito Sotto.
Thank you very much, and good afternoon to you, Awee. Good afternoon to our beloved Consul General, and of course, most especially our fellow Filipinos who are listening to us. Good afternoon. Also with us this afternoon, Awee, aside from Ronnie Madarang and Anthony Castelo, is one of the, shall we say, television production specialists in the country who used to work with you, Awee, in 1973 in Channel 13, Mr. Tony Toviera, if you remember. And you remember after you saw him. Okay. Good afternoon to you and everyone.
We're indeed very privileged to have the presence of our senator, and of course a wonderful reunion for our kababayans here in Los Angeles, California. Welcome also to Mr. Tony Toviera here to Los Angeles. Now, we are so privileged to have you, Senator Tito Sotto. We also would like to remind you that you were once here interviewed when you were vice mayor.
Yes.
And indeed, yes, our listeners were so pleased about that, and we're so thankful to Consul General and all the people behind this arrangement for the appointment. Though you are on a private visit, you were able to come here live to Radio Manila to be able to answer some questions perhaps of many of our listeners. Now, you're #1, the #1 senator, last elections 1992. Was it because Mr. Tito Sotto before was an actor and a showbiz person on radio and television? Was it because of your accomplishments as a vice mayor? Was it because of your overall personality? What is the magic of Senator Tito Sotto?
Probably we could attribute my being the #1 senator in the last 1992 elections to many contributing factors. One, 2 or 3 of the factors was what you mentioned a while ago, Awee, like being a television personality, being the TV host of the #1 noontime program in the country, which is broadcasted nationwide on satellite. No? That's one factor. The other would be being President Emeritus of the Vice Mayors League of the Philippines. You know, I would have then under my command, of course, not really command, but, you know, under my wings, 1,600 cities and municipalities, all of which the vice mayors were members of my league. And I would have then coordinators in all those municipalities and cities, which even some of the presidential candidates did not have. So that's another factor. The third factor probably would be my being vice chairman of the National Citizens Drug Watch. You see, under the Citizens Drug Watch, we have a number of non-government organizations and youth organizations that worked really for our endorsement and our election. No? Not only myself, but also Senator Boy Herrera, Senator Ed Angara, and Senator Blas Ople. And all 4 of us are members of the board of directors of the National Citizens Drug Watch. So, again, also that contributed. Then probably the endorsement of the different the different sectors of religion. No? I was endorsed by the Iglesia ni Cristo. I was also endorsed by the Catholic Church, and also some of the organizations of religious organizations, no? The Gombursa, which is composed of priests as members, and some other. I was informed also that even the Protestant Church and the other sectors also endorsed my candidacy. So I think that really contributed a lot. All these contributed a lot.